Hello everybody and welcome back to another tutorial where I'm going to be showing you how to build medieval lampposts in Minecraft, and we have 4 designs for you today, so we're going to start with number 1. So this is the first design, a really nice lamppost with a campfire on the top. So how do I build this? You get polished andesite block, 3 andesite walls, polished andesite, and then you have polished andesite slabs on each of the sides, and then an andesite wall on top of each of those. Then you can put a campfire in the middle to decide which orientation you want it, whatever. But if you really want to protect it from the rain, well, for realism's sake, you can put a cover on it using these. It does make it look more bulky, but if you want that effect, you can have that. And this is a really nice design. It works best in capitals, I find, because you wouldn't really have stone lampposts anywhere else in medieval times, given that most stuff is made of wood anyway. So that is design number 1, but let's get on to number 2, which is just over here, with number 1 by its side. So this is the second design, and we start off with a dark oak log, or a sort of full stone block if you wanted to do this sort of design in stone, though actually this one you can't because it's got trapdoors. So anyway, so we have a dark oak log followed up with a deep slate tile wall, followed up with dark oak fence, followed up with a deep slate tile wall, followed up with a dark oak log, and this makes a really nice pillar design. Also on the bottom you can put dark oak buttons, which make it look really nice and fancy. And then on the top block we put down 4 dark oak trapdoors around it, sort of on one on each side, and then we cover the top with this trapdoor orientation over here. And you can decide which side to put this on, which side you want the campfire to be visible, but you don't particularly want to do this because you want to be able to see the campfire from one of the sides. And this is really nice if you like this design, but you want to have a sort of cover, and this is a very nice wooden version. Now, we're going to move on to the next one, and these next 2 are ones you can both do with stone blocks. I just decided to do it with wood. And you can, of course, just replace all these types of blocks with, say, andesite, or something like that to get the effects you want. Of course, you'd have to replace the fence with a wall, but it doesn't make too much difference. So, with this design, we're using lanterns now, which are really nice blocks, though I wouldn't use them too much in medieval building, maybe lighting, but if you really want to be incredibly realistic, use torches and that sort of thing, as these look quite like oil lamps, and although there are sort of lantern style things, in medieval times they weren't that common, and really the sort of proper oil lamps you found were maybe 1700s and onwards, not really medieval times. So what we have here is we have the same pillar design as before, but on the top we have a trapdoor, and then we have a slab and then a stair coming off that with a lantern underneath. Very simple. We've got the same sort of design here until we get up to the top, where you replace the top with 4 dark oak buttons, or whatever block matches your other blocks. So, and then we have the lantern on top, and these are all the 4 designs. Now, where would I use these? I'd use these in towns and cities. I wouldn't use these in villages. Really, villages wouldn't have these sort of this sort of infrastructure for lighting, because it's expensive stuff in the medieval times. And yeah, I'd use torches and stuff like that in villages, but if you really want to be realistic, I'd only maybe have 1 of these maybe in the center of a village if you were to have one in a village. But these are great for any town and city in medieval times, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it useful, please hit the like and subscribe button, as it will really help me out, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Goodbye!